Hey, what up, Aquarius? Welcome to Tarot Numerology. Today's July 3rd, 6:56 Pacific Time. 5, 6, 11, 6:56. 56 is 11, 11 and 6 is 17. 17 is Major Arcana, the star. The star is the Aquarius card in Major Arcana. Maybe something's coming out to the public, Aquarius. Maybe some kind of public recognition, something like that. Let's talk about July 5th. July 5th, the numerology for July 5th will be a base number of 3. Because if you add 7 and 5, which is 12, 12 and 2, which is 14, 14 and 2, which is 16, and 16 and 5 is 21, and 2 and 1 has a base number of 3. So the numerology for July 5th, 2025 will be a 3, and you'll also have the number 5. The 5 number brings a party vibe, a lively vibe, a sensual, freedom, stimulating vibe. People like to blow off some steam on 5 days. They'll have a few more drinks than they usually will. They'll take a little more chances than they usually will. Things are more on that 5 level. People who are 5s. People who are born on the 5th, the 14th, 23rd. People who are 5 life paths have a strong urge for stimulation and freedom and exploring and keeping the changes going, keeping the fun going. Right? This is that 5 energy. The base number is a 3. The 3 is the number of the child. The number of the child could be like how 3 people are: rule breakers, nocturnal, like have a sweet tooth, late to everything. The day can be like that. So it can be a little rowdy. So I'm expecting if you go out July 5th, 2025, if you hit the nightlife, it's going to be rowdy. People are going to be a little more inebriated than they should. It's up to you whether that's fun or not. But anyway, let's get into your reading. So, Aquarius, in the first position, what I see here is someone who is not willing to let their guard down, or someone who's definitely closed off. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. I'm getting masculine energy. I'm getting very bold, determined, very stubborn, argumentative energy almost. The Tower. So there's definitely an energy of a masculine, a leader, a boss, a dude, a woman who may seem masculine. So a woman that more likely born on the 1st, 19th, 28th, 10th, or as a 1 life path. They're being a little stubborn. So in the second position here, we got the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, which tells me you want to mend this, or maybe they want to mend this. There's some weird intuitive level where they do want to mend this, or you want to mend this. I kind of see you want them to contact you, Aquarius, is what I'm seeing here. Some real fixed sign behavior. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. It seems like you're playing hard to get, or you're playing a more I'm not gonna budge until you budge, until you fully give in, give up. Because look, the 10 of Wands here, it's like you're waiting for them to just surrender in a sense here. It seems like the 8 of Wands and the Justice card in the third position. What materializes is news from afar, from email, from social media, stuff like this. This is the 8 of Wands, which represents that kind of energy. And we got the Justice. 8 and 11 is 19. See what else this means. Okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Maybe it seems like you're going to fly in or something. or they're gonna pop by. Someone's popping by. The Justice card tells me that they eventually do call you. Seems like the Moon and the King of Wands in the fourth position. Very interesting. Yeah, so this person is definitely someone who is boldly taking moves. Um, but the moon here, it's like it's all very vague. It's all very muddied up. It's all very unclear. This person doesn't show their cards. Hmm. I'm also getting they think that you're playing this game, this Five of Swords game, where like this, like I'm not gonna talk to you until you talk to me type of energy. And they just don't want to play, or that's you. You just don't want to play that game if that's the game. Something like this is going on. But there's some sort of justice about some news coming in here, though, Aquarius. Like you get some sort of information. Okay, I see. I see what's going on here. You find out what this person's been doing. I see here. There is some weird, like, foggy stuff that's been like in under wraps going on here. Fourth position, the law number. Fifth position, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Huh. Interesting. So, hold on. Let me turn this down before I get copyright infringement. So it seems like you find out what's going on with this individual, and you see that they've sort of have. It's almost like they've retreated. They have done a 180. They've gone a whole direction. They've. It's almost like you see that they just like totally turned around and went and had a whole completely different life than they had before, in a sense. Hmm. Sixth position, we have the Hierophant. You might even see that they're married or something like this. The Hierophant, and here you are. Huh? Aquarius, I kind of feel like you get some kind of news like this, and the Nine of Wands energy here with the Nine of Cups. The need to offer after a long painful battle, like. But then you see this Hierophant energy. Maybe they're getting married, or maybe they've become something. Maybe they've indoctrinated themselves in something. The Hierophant, they've turned themselves into some sort of religion. Maybe they're a monk, maybe something like this too. I see, and it makes you want to like go towards them or run at them or something like this. Seventh position, we have the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. Something about this change or what's going on. It seems like they're far away. Whatever this is about this, you don't want to. It's like you don't want to believe it in a sense here. And there's like some sort of flirtatious energy going on here, or either they don't want to see it. They're so enwrapped in what they're doing that they don't want to see your offer. They don't want to see your charm. They don't want to see your flirtatious vibe. They're so, I guess, wrapped up in it. Either that or you don't want to see that they're like this in a flirtatious young vibe going on here. Seventh position, we get the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I mean, eighth position, sorry. Eighth position, we get the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Something makes someone feel like they have to retreat after this encounter with you. Either them because they don't want to see, they're so wrapped up in what they're doing, indoctrinated in what they're doing, they don't want to see you, or either you because you see that they are in some sort of young, flirtatious vibe or something like this, or maybe there's a young, flirtatious vibe with them or something like that, and it kind of makes you retreat and just not even mention it at all. Whatever it is, either this person or you, you guys don't even want to compete with what's going on with the other once either you or them found out what's really going on with each other. Um, Again, it could be an earth energy here because it starts off here with the Four of Pentacles. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I see a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whatever I see, just it took a lot of strength to have to just kind of keep it something to yourself and walk away. I see that for sure. And there definitely is an energy of someone who hasn't either gotten married or indoctrinated themselves in something or have gotten into something, and it makes you want to like go after them or tell them to not do it or I don't know what, but it makes you like kind of. But then there is this energy of not wanting to see what either you or what they see. Either way, you're gonna find out soon, Aquarius, why this person has been in this Four of Pentacles. Because I see something about online or something about texting, something like this. It'll be over the phone, or maybe them dropping in or you dropping in town or something like this. All right, Aquarius, I'm gonna leave it right there. Please like and subscribe. I do private reads. The information for that is in the description below. Thanks.